Let's talk about it. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Kendrick and Drake. Now we know Drake just recently dropped SS for you. I forgot what it's called. The his R&B album with Party. I listened to some sexy songs for you. That's what it's called. I listened to majority of the album. It's a long 21 songs. It's a drag of an album, and I'm not here to do a review on this album, man. But it's a chore. It's a chore listening to it. And I'm not saying this to be biased against Drake. I actually like Drake. He's not my favorite artist or anything, but I like Drake. You know what I'm saying? So I can be objective in this, but that just didn't do it. That just didn't do it. But I want to take a little time and talk about this Kendrick versus Drake situation. Like to me, it's the battle for the soul of hip hop, right? To me, it's the battle for the soul of hip hop, man. Is this ain't just a regular rap beef. To me, this is, like I said, this is for the essence, the soul. What does hip hop stand for? It ain't about just about these diss tracks and going back to back. This is kind of, to me, it's the authenticity of an individual, whether it's Drake or Kendrick, and the industry, right? Artistry versus accessibility. Then we're also talking about legacy. That's why, to me, it's a battle for the soul of hip hop. This battle is taking a mirror and holding it up against hip hop culture. Actual hip hop culture, not just fly by night general audience. Oh, I like Drake. I like no, the actual people who are involved in hip hop culture. Somebody like myself, probably somebody like you who are listening to or watching this video. The soul of it. I was born in the 80s. I got to witness a lot of early hip hop. I got to witness the boycotting of hip hop. That's crazy. A lot of people don't understand hip hop has come from a long way. Parents telling you, oh, turn that off, it's crap. We don't listen to rap music. No rap music can be played here. Yeah, people don't even know about stuff like that. So it's about authenticity versus industry dominance, artistry versus accessibility, and legacy. That's what we're talking about. And I think that's the reason why Kendrick takes home the crown. You know what I'm saying? It's the champ. That's why. Now, why exactly does this battle matter? Hip hop always been built on competition, man. KRS-One, MC Shan, Jay-Z and Nas, Biggie and Pac, NWA and Cube, Dre and Eazy-E. The list goes on, man. Master P and the Loonies. A lot of people don't know that. 50 Cent, Ja Rule. It's about competition. It's always been about who's the best MC. Who's the best MC? That's something that we need to take account to. Who is the best MC? Not the best hit maker. Who's the best MC? Who is actually getting up here and telling the story? Who is making me look at you and not bopping, but just being entranced by what you got to say? Who is doing that? It just seems in these recent years that everything has shifted in this genre, man. Everything has moved. Streaming numbers, social media, cloud, corporate influence diluted the essence of what hip hop is, especially when it comes to competition, competing. Everybody runs to the streams now. Oh, such and such streams this. Everybody looking for social media clout or trying to get next to the hottest streamer or YouTuber or whatever. Everybody want that corporate stamp on them. That's what made this battle so significant, so pivotal. I always add a B to that for some reason. Pivotal in this situation, man. It takes me back, and it makes me really think about what hip hop roots are, where the roots are in hip hop, like lyricism, storytelling, being your authentic self, being you up on that stage. Back in the day, oh, he sold out. I remember when they used to talk about Hammer sold out. Oh, Hammer sold out. That was a big thing back in the day. That was the early 90s. Oh, you biting my style. You see how everybody sounds the same now? Back in the day, hell no. You didn't want to sound like Young Thug or whoever. T.I. You know what I'm saying? They say you was biting. Why you sound like LL? Why you sound like Snoop? Why you sound like... That wasn't a good thing. Now it's, oh, we're looking for that Young Thug sound. We're looking for that Future sound. We're looking for this. We're looking for that. This is what's hot now. Drill is hot. Do a drill record. To me, in this battle, Kendrick represented what the ideal pure rapper was. Meticulous with his words. Intentional with his schemes and themes. Right? He was carrying the weight of hip-hop history in his music. Even in these diss songs he was doing. Think about what we saw in To Pimp a Butterfly, where he fused jazz with the narrative of Black identity. Beautifully crafted piece, you know what I'm saying? Musical masterpiece of an album. Then we get to Damn, where it's everything seems it's got a layered meaning and some storytelling, a double entendre, a triple, quadruple, as the homie Drake would say, entendre. Mr. Morale, where he takes the mirror out, looks at himself and says, these are my faults. And these are the things that I need to do to fix them. I want y'all to see that I am not your savior. I'm not him. I'm regular like you. These are the things that I do. I do the same things you do. It's just, I'm trying to be better. I'm working on myself to be better. You should too. You should too. You should work on yourself to also be better. That's what Mr. Morales and the Big Steppers was about. Seemed like all his albums had, was themed, was storytelling. It was a lot of things that's missing to me in hip hop. Even with his new album, this GNX album. This was let me show you K-Dot. Not Kendrick Lamar. Let me show you the rapper in me, the real rapper. He makes statements all the time, man. Then we got Drake. Biggest commercial artist of our time. The master of the reinvent and accessibility all over the place. Drake being who he is, he dominated the charts for over a decade, right? Drake is the guy who blurs the lines, rap, pop, R&B. As most Def say, he's target music. Good mall shopping music. Look at all these skews. And you might take that as good or bad. You might say, oh, you dissing him by saying that. But no, that's just what he was, or what he is, I should say. Let's take it back. Think about Hotline Bling and I Need a One Dance. Think about stuff like that. That showcased how great Drake was to be able to cross genres like that. Like, I'm not saying these things to take anything away from Drake. God's Plan. Major mass appeal with all these records. Cross demographics. This makes him the ultimate hit maker, man. Ultimate hit maker. But it don't make him the ultimate rapper. Don't make him the ultimate rapper. Because when it comes to hip hop as a competitive sport, which is what this battle was about and what it turned into, Kendrick, he just took it. He took it and ran with it. And it was like Drake couldn't keep up because I don't think he knew how to keep up. Kendrick, just everything he did, it cut deeper, man. Hit harder. He had a lasting impact. Everything he did, from his rhyme skills, his you know what I'm saying? It reminded me of like Tupac, Rakim, Nas, all of that. Cultural weight. Kendrick, it's like everything. He was the lyrics. He had the coach behind him, like he said. His words held weight in the streets. It was the intellectual people was talking about it. The hip hop purists was talking about it. The regular everyday go buyers was talking about how Kendrick was doing. He had the momentum and the precision of what he was doing. And I think he had that because he doesn't flood the game like Drake does. He gives the audience an opportunity to miss it. So when he comes through, he's surgical with that shit. What Denzel said on Training Day, I'm surgical with this shit, Drake. Or Jake, I'm sorry. And it seemed when he come and he drop it, if he's featured on something, that verse, people talk about that verse. Whether it's the Control verse, the joint on Baby Keem, what he said, or the Beyonce verse he gave Beyonce, the Like That verse, which kind of, if you know, kind of started or catapulted this whole thing into the forefront. And he was authentic. And I think he cares about the legacy, what he's leaving behind when he's gone. What he wants people to talk about when it comes to him and his legacy. And that's the biggest battle for Drake was credibility. It was, you know what I'm saying? Drake didn't make it hard for Kendrick to come at whatever angle he wanted to because he wasn't credible. Drake was not credible as far as what he represented, how he represented, who he was. Drake had a lot of chinks in his authenticity armor, whether it was about his ghostwriting, his upbringing, where he was from. And he was the industry darling. Seemed like he was getting all the pushes. Right? What really showed his skirt, what really made people pick up on his skirt was that Pusha T beef. Because see, he thought he was on top of the world. He came at Meek Mill and he won. He won. Meek Mill played right into his game and he won. Drake won. But Pusha T came through with that story I had done, and that's when people looked at Drake a little side-eyed. That reputation took a little hit. Quentin Miller with the ghostwriting allegations. the personal issues, the hiding the child. And Drake never really addressed these certain things. He just kept going, oh, I'm Drake, I'm the biggest thing. I can just keep moving. I would, you know what I'm saying? To go back, I would say people should go back and listen to what Joe Budden did to Drake, because Joe Budden and Drake got into it. And if Joe Budden was the Joe Budden of today, I think it would have been a dismantling of Drake by Joe Budden. Because Joe Budden really got in Drake's behind with the songs that he dropped. But that's a story for a different time. To get back to this, hip-hop love, that's another thing too. Hip-hop loves an underdog, man. They love underdog. And right now, that's what it's about. It's about the underdog. It's about those who work for something. It's about true authenticity. It's about trying. Let me say that again. It is about trying. That's what this new, I think coming 2025, that's what it's about. Try your best. So that's what Kendrick did. Kendrick went out and tried, and he won. He put his best foot forward. He didn't let the industry dictate on what to do. He didn't use AI. He didn't use something to help him out. He just gave you him true 100% authentic Kendrick Lamar. That's what you got. And Kendrick is being viewed as a real artist who's fighting against the corporate machine. That's just how it looks. It looks like that. Now, that don't necessarily mean that Drake is finished or he's done. Drake is huge. He's too big for that, man. You can't just write him off like that. But if he want to shift the momentum, if he want to get the things back going, he can't do what he did with this Sexy Songs for You. Because that's not getting it back. That sounds like old records. And it's not addressing really the situation of what's going on. See, Drake think that what happened is just going to wash off of him. Because he's so big. He think I'm just sitting on this mountaintop and what Kendrick did don't matter. Because I'm Drake. Hate to tell you, bro. Ain't looking good for you. Ain't looking good for you. Already a 50% or close to a 50% drop in listeners for that Sexy Songs for You album. Kendrick has reclaimed the top spot after that album dropped. So what is going on? Like, what can Drake do? He got to drop a true rap album. One thing that's what he got to do. I know they say Drake need to come back and give something for the summer, yada. He needs to drop a pure true rap album. No pop songs, no melodic hooks, just bars. I don't care if it's an EP. 6 songs, 8 songs of bars. Bars to get that hip-hop respect back. He got to show the world that, yeah, I can rap on an elite level. Matter of fact, that rap album should be themed. It should be a themed album. It shouldn't just be him making an album. It's got to be a themed album. Got to be a themed album. Gritty. With a concept to it. Maybe some narration in it, some skits. Got to go back to them hungry days. The comeback season, so far gone days when he seemed like he had something to prove. Because it seems now that hunger has been replaced by comfort. He's too comfortable out here. He got to tap back into that, having that chip on the shoulder like when he first came out. He might stand a chance doing something like that. He really got to get ahead on these ghostwriting allegations. He got to. I know he got to be tired of people questioning his pen. He got to be tired of that. But in hip hop, it's about credibility. It's about authenticity. And you just didn't do that. You still not doing that. You still not taking the time to take a step back and see what just happened, how the culture shifted on you. And K-Dot ain't doing nothing but making you look hella suspect with it. You need no co-writers, no industry hooks, just you. That can go a long way, man. Last but not least, I don't know. If he feels like he still needs to address this beef, he got to make a diss song worthy of solidifying or addressing this beef. He need, or you know, he don't need. He just need to make an album where he addresses everything and call it a day. That's what he do. That's what he needs to do. Now, for me, at the end of the day, this battle is bigger than these two artists. To me, it's about what hip hop values. That's what this battle is about. Is there going to be a changing of the guard? Are we going to see people now more intrigued with lyricism, storytelling, actual artistry? Are we going to get that? Or are we going to go back to just about commercial success and social media clout and strippers not wanting to dance with a Bible in their hand and things like that? Are we just going to go back to pacification? Is that what we want? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all that. Do you want pacification? Do you want to be pacified? To me, every now and then, even if you are a party type person, every now and then, give me something of substance. Give me something of substance. That's it. I mean, you don't have to, your whole album ain't got to be that, but give me something of substance. And this ain't necessarily towards Drake. This is for any and everybody who's doing things like that. Give me something of substance mixed in there. Give me a moment. I need one of them moments where I'm rubbing this gray. Oh, okay. Give me one of them. Because this battle seems to me it done already shifted the culture, man. Younger fans, they diving into lyricism again, it seems. They want to do the knowledge. People dissecting bars. Like back in the day during my era, we used to have hip-hop quotables in the Source magazine. They need to do that again. Media outlets who cover hip-hop, only hip-hop. Do hip-hop quotables. Bring hip-hop quotables. Bring stuff like that back. Verse of the year. That within itself is a win. Not just for me, but it's a win for hip-hop, man. It's a win for hip-hop. Now, y'all know why I stand on this side of the beef. K-Dot, Kendrick Duckworth Lamar put on a masterclass in what he did. I remember I was telling people, he don't want to see Kendrick. He don't want to see it. And people are like, oh, Drake gonna get him. I was like, y'all just don't know who this dude is, do y'all? Did y'all not hear that Control verse? Did y'all not see the BT Cypher freestyle? Has Drake been in the BT Cypher? That's another. Drake hasn't done it to me. And this could be a reason why, but he hasn't even done the things on the wrong, you know what I'm saying, to get to where he just, and they put him up there. Now he ran with his crew. He ran with Young Money. He did that. But as far as being in the ciphers, showing up and doing the freestyles and things of that nature. The one video I seen him, he was trying to read off the BlackBerry. That just looked nasty when he was trying to free. That was nasty work. Nasty work. I think Kendrick's victory is sealed, signed, and delivered. But y'all let me know, do y'all think Drake still has a chance to flip the script? Can Drake come back? Even after dropping this lukewarm, sexy songs for you album? Because I don't think it's gonna do what he expects it to do. Do you think he can flip the script and make a comeback? Leave the comments. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me